Good morning, campers. We are in Bruges this morning. Oh, blind light. Yes, so we're in Bruges. Come here for a weekend getaway. See Christmas markets, which Bruges have on. Ghent have cancelled, but we found another couple of ones that we're going to go to. Got here on the ferry last night, so Tris finished work. We came over, got here about 2, which is fine. Yeah. Taken a million tests to get here. So France needs a test within 48 hours and Belgium needs one the day you arrive or the day before, or a PCR 72 hours in advance. As we were arriving the early hours of the morning, that would have meant taking an antigen test on the Friday, which left it too tight for France and making the crossing, so we ended up taking a PCR and an antigen, so we are well covered. Bit of a pain, to be honest with you, but hey ho. Also over there, you can probably see I have masks and a stack of tests to take on the way home, and I've got the day 2 test with us as well. So there are a lot of tests for 3 days away. It is expensive. The ferry is mostly empty, so guessing some things will need to change if we want to still be able to do weekend breaks like this. Thank you, COVID. So little did we realise when we got here, we had to take a PCR test when we arrived and isolate until we get the results. Oh, by the way, we got the results in. I don't have COVID, so we can at least now get out and do some stuff the next 2 days. Hey ho. We have got up and got to Ghent today, as you can tell, because there's a big sign that says we're in Ghent. It is lovely, actually. It is lovely, and we are wearing our masks, and it's a bit wet, isn't it? But I think it's going to improve. So yes, wandering Ghent. Wandering Ghent. You can tell because it's got a sign saying Ghent. We went to the design museum. It had lots of chairs. I couldn't sit on any of the chairs, and I needed to have a sit down. So instead, ignore the sirens. We're going to the castle thing, aren't we?
Gravenstein.
There, that's what we're going to. They might have chairs in there. I'm feeling a bit conflicted with this room. Still raining. Gotta walk around here. It's turned out quite nice. We're going to the Chip Museum because Wayne said it's good. So we're going to the Chip Museum.
So if it's not, I'm blaming Wayne, because you suck.
Yeah. This is where Boney threw himself on the ground over there. Here's the Christmas market. It's basically some stalls and a big dome. Richard O'Brien is not in there. We looked whilst drinking wine. Chips. Lord. There's some potatoes. This proves that chips are good for you. Okay, but the potato anyway. So reading the signs, all these paths here show what's 10 metres underground. So this is actually a huge site here. Each of these little rooms are like bunk rooms and rooms for carpenters, and it was all found by accident, I'm guessing, when they put the industrial estate in. But yeah, you can see here. So this all represents what's underground. It's you can see the entrance, but it's deep underwater now. But yeah, huge site. So that's the water level there, and this drops 10 metres underground. So you can just imagine how much water is in there currently. Yeah. So I thought I'd show Tris the remarkable yarn market. Rather unfortunately, it does appear to be covered in scaffolding. Never mind. It's the thought that counts. I found Santa! What's the one thing you might notice is missing from here? We're saying this is the emptiest ferry we have ever seen in our lives. There's about, what, 10 vehicles on this thing? So you can see over here, like the port is completely empty.